Hello, beautiful sewing friends. My name is Alice Murray. Welcome to my channel, Murrmade Designs. And if you have been following along, we are doing 10 Marvellous 1 meter makes for $75. And this is the third one. This is also day 196 of 365 sewing makes that I am showing you. Closing in on 200. So I will show you what I did and then we'll talk about it. I made a light, flowy, cute orange summer top. You may recognize this pattern. This would be the third time I have made the Sorbetto. I have such trouble saying that. Sorbetto. The Sorbetto top by Collette Patterns. A free downloadable pattern. This is the third time I've made it. You should always make your patterns 3 times. It helps you learn and it makes them cheaper. But this is free, so it's just helping me learn. But generally speaking, make all your patterns 3 times. So I will show you the line drawings. They all have this box pleat down the front. You can make it with no sleeves. You can make it longer with a high-low hem, or you can make it with sleeves. All 3 of mine I have made with sleeves. I like sleeves. I will just read you the pattern description, which I have not read you before. The Sorbetto top has a loose, swingy fit that is inspired by the easy elegance of the early 60s. With no closures to sew, this simple top is quick to make and easy to vary. All 3 versions have a single box pleat that runs down the center front that can be easily eliminated if you prefer a flat front. The neckline and armholes of version 1 and 2 and the neckline of version 3 are all finished with bias tape, which you can make yourself or purchase. Version 2 is tunic length top with side seam slits and a slight high-low hem. Version 3 has short sleeves. Wear Sorbetto with slim pants or a summer skirt, or make a loungewear set with our free Madeline mini bloomers pattern. I might have to look into that. So I made this out of 1 meter of material, and it was 45 inches wide. And according to the pattern on here, for the size that I made, which was a size 10, I should have had 1 3/4 meters to make this 1 meter, or to make this top with. How is it that I wiggle it out with like 3/4 of a meter less? Well, what I do is, no, this one I folded in half. I just wiggle it in. I had enough to make the sleeves. I used the selvage. I actually pieced the back instead of putting it on the fold. I pieced the back and had to use the selvage as part of the back. I just wanted to show you an up close. I don't know if this camera will do it any justice, but it has kind of like a wrinkle in this. Kind of a, I don't know. It's a very drapey crinkle. It's probably a crinkle rather than a wrinkle. It's kind of this beautiful creamsicle color. And the last 2 times I made this, the first time I made it out of quilting cotton, and it was kind of, stiff. I still like it. I still wear it. The second time I made it out of kind of a linen-like material. I still like it. I still wear it. But I thought both of those times that I would like to make it out of something more drapey, because if you see this styling here, you can tell that it is definitely a more drapey material that they made it with. I don't know if they have I don't think they do tell us on here. But anyways, yes. So I wanted to make it with something more drapey. I didn't put any fisheye darts or in it. It comes with bust seams, which I did put in, but I just wanted to leave it more loose and drapey. And yeah, the box pleat. Very lovely. All of it. So yes, I think that is a great summer top. And I did finish the neck edge with purchased bias binding, and look at me, I had the exact right color. I don't go out, people have asked me, do I pick the pattern and then go buy the material? Do I buy the material, then pick the pattern? What is it that I do? And what I do is I accumulate patterns and I accumulate fabrics, and then I come up with a big fat idea like, I think I'm going to try to make 10 tops out of 1 meter and try to do it for less than $75. And then I root through stuff and match it up, and that's how I do it. So it was just luck, not good management or good planning, that allowed me to have the right color of bias binding. So yes, this material I got for $5 by shopping my neighbor's stash. I would strongly suggest, if you have friends that sew, you talk to them about sewing, and kind of put it out there in the universe that you're sewing and that you are open to purchasing fabric from their stash. So I got this 1 meter, 45 inches wide of this beautiful creamsicle flowy material. Didn't have a clue what I was going to do with it when I got it, but when I decided to do this 1 meter thing, I dug it out. In my grateful thread today, what I want to talk to you about is fitting. I have really, really, really very much so struggled with fitting. And yesterday I talked about the templates that I'm going to make for patterns, but still I know that's not going to work for all patterns. And so I have, and my problem, part of my problem is in my head, I am very large because I think a lifetime of buying ready to wear clothes that never fit, that I think, oh, I better make that big so it'll fit. And then often things are too big, and then I spend a lot of time remaking them smaller. So I have kind of made it a mission to get better at fitting things, because it takes twice as long to make everything twice. So I have purchased this book, Pattern Fitting with Confidence by Nancy Zeman. I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly, Nancy. And it's just chock full of ideas about how to fit pants, shirts, skirts, dresses, the whole 9 yards, which is an old sewing term actually for being all in, having enough money to afford all 9 yards. Yeah, so I would, if you too are having issues with fitting, I suggest looking at this book. I got it online. It wasn't expensive, but it's a very, very good book. And I hope that this little 1 meter challenge I've set is inspiring you, because I hope that you are sewing, because sewing is so much fun. And I'll look at the video here of the last time I made this.